Hello and welcome to another update. In this one, it will be a short one as there's only a quick update around the Bakhmut and Luhansk fronts. Starting out in the Bakhmut front, we see that the Russian forces are continuing their attacks in the direction of Klishchivka. According to the latest Rybar report, they have captured a lot of the town itself and are continuing their fighting north of the town. As for the Bakhmut front itself, the fighting continues in the east of Bakhmut, like I mentioned in my previous reports, although there weren't any reports on it this morning. The reports have come in now that the fighting is continuing, so I'm keeping them there. The same with this northern area, where Russian reports claim that the Russian forces are continuing their attacks to Pereskovivka as well as Krasnogora, and finally Plahodatne. As we can see, the three villages are the few that are left north of Bakhmut. And with this, we can see that the Ukrainian forces are in a very difficult position as the Russians are attacking from this whole area, leaving them no time to rest. And at the same time, there's no other large Ukrainian settlements to the north or the west for them to reinforce the Ukrainian forces defending these areas. While the Russian forces have recently captured Soledar, which will be a very important strategic and logistical point for further Russian attacks in the north of Bakhmut. And the Russian forces also started attacks in the direction of Vesela as well as Krasnopolivka, and they're continuing their attacks in the direction of Rusulivka as they continue to attempt to flank the Ukrainian positions in Siversk, where they will target this road here, as well as the Ukrainian positions south of Siversk. And the fighting continues to the east of Siversk. And then finally in the Luhansk front, the Russian forces are also attacking in the direction of Kreminna, as well as Nevsky and Makivka, as they try to expand their zone of control west of Kreminna and try to keep control over the highway. And then after the Russian attack here next to Yahidne, where they then, the Russians having control of it, the Ukrainians have since then started a counterattack to prevent them from holding the town. So I had this whole video uploaded, completely fine, scheduled. It was going to go out, and while it was scheduled, a new update came from Rybar about the Mariinka front, where the Russians have conducted a breakthrough. They have managed to pass through the center of the city and have taken control over all the high-rise buildings in the city. And Rybar now claims that the whole area to the west of this area of Mariinka is all a gray zone, all the way down to Pobjeda and through the road to the north of Mariinka. So the Russians have conducted a serious and significant breakthrough in Mariinka, and this is very significant because Mariinka is one of 4 cities which are very important on the Donetsk front. First one being Mariinka, Krasnohorivka, Pisky, and Avdiivka. Avdiivka is the most important and most heavily fortified and most significant one, and then they have Pisky, Krasnohorivka and Mariinka, who are all equally important. The Russians managed to capture Pisky a few months back, and now it looks like they're going to capture Mariinka, which leaves Krasnohorivka and Avdiivka as the final 2 bastions of defense for the Ukrainian forces in the Donetsk front. And that's all for this update. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all for watching and have a great day.